Chris with Grease and Gears, Cycle Source Magazine, here at the Artistry In Iron Builders Reception Party, hanging out with Jesse Serpin from Raw Iron Choppers. Jess, tell us a little bit about what you built for the show this year.
Well, what I built, Chris, is I have a K&N 93 Knucklehead, 6-speed, the Franken training, and it's kickstart only. It's one down, negative one down, two out, 35 degree with Kiwi Indian front end. Just clean, simple, you know, just made to be ridden hard. You know, just cool little gold leafing on it, nothing too fancy, you know, just something just for people to see they can go tear it up on the street.
Here with Lock Baker from Eastern Fab. Dude, tell me what's going on. What'd you bring to the party this year?
Oh, I brought a bike I call Icarus, which is a bike built around aircraft cylinders and heads. That's sort of the gestation of the bike, and everything else kind of fell into place around it. Basing a bike around one particular part means that every other part has to be sort of reverse engineered in order to work with that part. So everything from the cases to the flywheels to the push rods and connecting rods and pistons, everything like that had to either be custom made by me or by somebody else.
Did I say that?
On that note,
I'm going to get kicked out of here, aren't I?
On that, wait, look, we have some.
Little weenie dogs.
Wait, no, you got to use the tongs. Here.
Well, we wanted something with a good mix of car stuff and bike stuff. We really wanted to drive home the theme of Artistry in Iron. We wanted art, we wanted it beautiful, all dissimilar metals, no paint hiding any of the craftsmanship that we do, and I think we got a really, really nice bike.
It was interesting. A year ago, he drew a picture of a frame with diamonds cut out into it, and just the other day, I found in a mess of our Cycle Source magazine, beside the chair, that picture that he drew a year ago, and I was like, see, you actually did what you drew.
Amazing motorcycle that you brought to this year's event, man. Why don't you tell everybody about it for a minute?
Oh, thank you. This started off of the, I just got a motor at Swap Meet, and basically motor with a title, and I had a Springer ring around in my shop, and that's my personal bike. I built it myself for me, and I always wanted to do gooseneck, the crazy gooseneck like that, and you know, kind of like a new. I've never done gooseneck like that, and also one-piece gas tank, fender, whole thing, everything, all one piece molded together.
Chris Phillips from Doontown Choppers. Chris, you built one of my favorite bikes in the show this year. Incredible 70s style chopper, man. I love it. Tell everybody a little bit more about your motorcycle.
It's a 53 Panhead. Built it for Englishmen, Sugar Bear Springer. So we kind of built it like tribute to Sugar Bear in that style from the 70s. For me, it's a lesson in simplicity. Keep it simple. You know, I tend to overdo things a lot. So,
I'll tell you what, man, that motorcycle there is all about execution, because you can hear 70s music playing, you can see somebody climbing on that motorcycle with bell-bottom pants, and like, that's badass. It's an absolute time machine. I love it.
thanks, Chris.
It's not like it was last year. Everybody's way more critical. There's a lot more craftsmanship and details on the motorcycles this year.
Run into my boy Robert Capadona here. Robert, you're doing special events and promotions with Hogs and Heifers.
I am, yeah.
Hogs absolutely blowing it off the hook this week. We've got to talk about what's going on down on 3rd Street.
Thank you. Well, we've been fortunate enough to take the downtown area on 3rd Street over on behalf of the businesses and be able to form some partnerships there. The biggest thing is, literally the biggest thing is the larger than 20 by 40 bar that we've plopped right in the center of the street, stopped all traffic dead, and we've thrown a party with the downtown brand and with Pizza Rock, and everybody's involved. It's been really good.
As builders, I look at the craftsmanship, the creativity, you know, the bolts, the nuts. If there's 10 threads hanging out on one bolt, if there's 2 on the other, and you walk through and these guys are hit.
I think it was very hard to choose the winner, because every bike in here is top.
Not even being here before, seeing the quality and the craftsmanship, the engineering, it's over the top. There's nobody cut corners here. You know, the bar's set really high. It's cool to see where everybody turns out.
When you talk about Artistry in Iron, the name Artistry in Iron, this really means something, especially this year. These guys took this thing to a whole different level. This is the outline of what custom motorcycling is today. The craftsmanship, the execution, the details that they're putting into these motorcycles. Some of the most talented builders all over the United States and abroad are getting into this competition and waiting to be here to execute their style for everyone. So give it up for all these builders, man, because they put heart, soul, blood, and tears into these bikes to be here.
Everyone deserves their own hand for doing their art. So I said, let's start doing a cool bracelet. For those of you who don't know, I did the World Series of Poker bracelets, so I kind of want to make a little bit of feeling around that as well. And in this bracelet is all handcrafted with over 2 carats of diamonds in it. And hopefully next year it'll be 3 carats and then 4 carats and 5 carats, and we'll go on and on and on. And so whoever wins this bracelet today, you really started the trend, and you're the first legacy in history for Las Vegas BikeFest for the first bracelet.
Before I read this name where everybody's waiting for, I want to take 1 minute and thank Mindy and her staff, Penny especially, what they've done with Las Vegas BikeFest. This is the centerpiece. Could be nothing without everything that goes around it. They work tirelessly to put this event on. We all appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for everything out here in Vegas. All right, you guys ready? Drum roll. All right, so like many bike builders, this year's winner likes to build anything that's cool and fast as long as it looks good. Race cars, hot rods, and motorcycles. He takes pride in the simplicity of his builds and the wide variety of styles he creates by hand. His inspiration comes from 1960s gassers, race cars, and lowriders. He only had one priority for his trip back to BikeFest, and that was to win. The 2014 Artistry In Iron champion as voted by his peers. Please put your hands together and give it up for the winner for his 2nd year in a row, Rick Bray from RKB Custom Speed. So what's up, man? 2-time undisputed champion. Tell everybody, there's the champion bracelet, first one ever. Rick, tell us about your motorcycle.
This is it's pretty special. I built it for a friend of mine that passed away in 2012. It's an emotional deal. Obviously he was here, so that was pretty awesome. His brother's with me. I couldn't think of anything better to honor him myself. It's just perfect. Good job, Rick!
That's right. Give it up for him, man. Give it up for him. Signing out for now. Amazing bikes. Check out Chop and Block. Check out Customs Inc. Stick around. More coming to you. Cycle Source Magazine.